Hey, what's up? Whoops. I'm already messing it up. Yo, my audio is so high right now. Let's see. Yeah, okay, this is much better. Okay, so what? Okay, I don't know who's here already, but I'll be going on like working on my skin right now. Let me know if the music audio is way high. I don't know, I have no idea. So, meanwhile, let me show you what I've done so far. So, give me a second. Hello, Kurizo-chan 99. How are you? You ready? I'm going to show the skin now. I don't know if you've seen it before, but myself, I'm doing pretty good, yeah. Having some fun while working with this. And here we go. Yep, doing good. I'm doing good. Pretty tired, but yeah, well, that's just how it is. You love it already. Well, thank you. Take my money already. It's not done yet. Will be way better, trust me. It's just like it's lacking half of the details at least. In the lower part there is none, but in the upper part we should be pretty solid right now. I will be adding like some more for sure. Hello Cornelius, I like the Japanese Astan theme around this one. Well, thank you very much. That's exactly how it is, like a mix between Japanese and everything else. Actually, yeah, it's my own style mixed with something similar to a Japanese ninja kimono that you used to see in, well, I'm not sure if it's like something historical, but it's definitely in the image we have about ninjas in Japan. Like those sides uncovered with maybe some kind of grid-like transparent cloth. I've been a fan of your work since round 1. Me practically begging from Tanogen community for Loki skins. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm glad I'm the one responding on your call. And Rob from IGG Play is asking me like for such a long time that I couldn't. Yo, hello, Freddy Asmod. How you doing? How are you doing, man? I've seen your stuff lately. Loving the what is it? I can't remember, but I can't remember the name right now because I'm focused on speaking in English. But it's the Warframe robotic faction skin, the Excalibur one. It's very, very well done. Corpora, that's how you called it. Yeah, great. The corpus, right? Okay, yeah. Well, that's my mind that doesn't work. Working on Nova, I'm very curious to see how it works. Man, I couldn't imagine that you would be able to make something like that for Excalibur. I mean, yeah. Oh yes. Well, I'm glad. Well, it's very well done. You're not trying, you're definitely doing it. So, good job. Alright, so, well, it had the color before, so yeah, you've seen it. So I can start to work on it right now, a little bit. Let's remove, well, let me show you. I've given like more depth to this part and all the crossing patterns. But last time I was working on it on streaming, it was all very flat, and it took me like 2 days to make all the crossing stuff here and in the arm, in the back, in the lower part of his leg. And now it should have way more depth than before, but as I've said before, yeah, you wouldn't be able to see it like at this angle. You wouldn't be able to see what's going on between those patterns, those strings, because, well, it gets flat when you bake it in the final model. The quality is a lot higher in Thermogen each run. Yes, and that's awesome for everybody, I think. Also, Hitsu, I'm adoring that crossing pattern. Well, thank you so much. It's like the hardest part. Practice makes perfect, huh? Well, it's not just practice on itself, because I think if we were on our own, we wouldn't get like better so fast. It's because we are competing, but in not in an aggressive way. We are just trying to do better because the others around us are doing better. Even if it's like incremental, step by step, it gets way it gets such a big difference, like in between 6 months or even a year, and we've been doing Thermogen for like 2 years and something. So right now we are probably very close to the limit of we can do, I think, unless they let us work with custom models, but that probably won't happen, right? Seat time makes a huge difference. Well, I guess, yes, that's right. That's totally right, but I was putting like a lot of time on it before already. I mean, all of my skins took me not less than a month to be done. But I think you're saying like the more you work on it, the better you become. Yep. You slow. No, it's you that is too fast, Favan. You're way too fast. Shut it. Yeah, don't listen to him. It's way too fast. All right, let's do something. I mean, this part needs some work. So let's just move. Let me just put a bunch of dots everywhere and call it a day. Yeah, that's farmer, right? Oh my god, Faven is here. Oh my god. Hey, Lukinus is here as well. Hello. Oh, look at that. That's the boosting right now. It started. That will be the 2008 Zen, like that Zen question. What's the sound of your money? Ooh, hello Cornelius. We're missing Sharky for a party. I probably will show up if he's not busy, like having a life. Working, maybe. Yo, hello Adroxate. How are you? Hitsu stream are always Tenogen reunion. Yeah, I mean, only the best, right? Let me get rid of the colors, because I can't see shit around here. Okay, cool. Yeah, Magic Beans. Hitsu told me he's gonna double his revenue this year. I never said that, but it's always my goal. I work like a corporation. If we can do more, we'll be very disappointed. And if I don't manage that, we will move to France. What? I mean, if we all move to France, I'll say let's go right now. But if I'm alone, well, that's no, thank you. Not because I don't like French. I don't like the language, and as you can pretty much hear, I'm very shit at English, and you can imagine how my French will sound like if I would care to learn it. But right now, no, I don't. Well, we can maybe go and see Lucino, isn't it? You better move somewhere before you're underwater. Who's that? Faven or me? Fuck, I live on an island, don't say things like that, because that could happen tomorrow. You guys have no idea how cool this is to see. My main frame being worked on with a 6 skin with a Tenogen reunion on the background. Well, this is 2018. It's going to be extra awesome. Well, I'm saying that, but I have no plans to do something different than any other time. If French is really hard to learn, even French people can learn it correctly. Yeah, it's like Italian. It's probably it's a language that I don't know why it's so complicated. No, you, Hitsu. Oh, me? Damn. Yeah, that's too real. That's really unfairly Asmod. I'm Irish, so I'm not sure where I fall on this. Well, I don't know. You're pretty close to UK, right? But I know you guys don't don't go well. Lived in France for a while. Great when you know the language. Well, yes. I know French people don't like to. Well, they don't like Italian people. That's something I know, because most often than not, Italian people don't understand that. Like in another country, they have to speak that country language, pretty much. I mean, I'm generalizing, I know that. I will have to spend at least a week in France alone, yeah. Maybe 2018 is the year of Nick's Hitsu. Yes, it is, and it will be done before the next Tenogen round, I think, if it's not too soon. If it's like in the next 2 or 3 weeks, well, fuck. But if it's going to be like at the end of February, well, it's probably going to be done, because I know what to change now. Like, they just straight told me change this, and that's what I will do. Are you Italian, Freddy Nasmot? What's your name? I mean, it's your nickname is too hard to pronounce. I didn't know that. Are you Italian, for real? But you don't live in Italy, though. Oh shit, I think I've done... Well, oh, well, okay. I thought I was doing something very wrong, but I've just messed a little bit things in here, but yeah, well, it's easily fixable. That's the hardest part on working on a fucking asymmetric skin. I hate that. We talk Italian here, pollo con patatine. Yeah, well, once you know that, you are okay. Also, you should learn how to ask for the bathroom directions. That's very important. Faven says it's probably 1 week away from finishing Zephyr, Chroman, and like everything. Jesus. Why do you work so hard though? Sicilian and Greek. Oh, well. Yeah, I think I can say I'm half Sicilian as well, because my mother is like full-fledged Sicilian. So, hey, we're closer than we thought, isn't it? Hitsu looks like Yanni. Really? What? Do I? Like me? Dov'è il bagno? Ok, Droxed, you're good. You're set. I mean, you can come to Italy anytime. You'll be fine. One week, 12 and 7 hours. Okay, because I need to do Chroma. My Chroma will fucking ruin me. I think I'll have to do Chroma as well, like probably this year at some point, not sure when. No, I'm not doing the same mistake. Do you already have plans for your future work after Loki? Do I? Yes. I think I'll be doing, because I love to hurt myself, I think I'll be doing Jesus, I'm forgetting names today. Nidus, which is another asymmetric one, and I freaking hate them, but well, what can I do about it? Faven, remember to shave your entire face. What's that? Can I link an image? Yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm not sure if Twitch allows you, but yeah, go for it. Let's see. Let's experiment. Chroma will be the death of you for a good reason. Yeah, it'll be the death for anybody that tries. But who made asking of for Chroma already? Probably. What's his name? I mean, we have one already, and I can't remember the name because I'm shit at names. So forgive me. My Ebola boy finally getting some love. Yeah. That's you? What is it? Oh my god. Is that me? I don't look like that, but I wish. I can only wish. Oh my god. Why? Ah, Volkova, yes. The exciting chroma skin is just a cop-out. This is just slamming texture on the original in Substance Painter. Yeah, we knew that already, but I mean, I think it counts if it gets published, and I probably some people bought it, so it's one. Don't know though, because well, at least the emissive map, like the lights was done. It was brand new, I think. Not sure, but I think I remember that. But yeah, well, we know that it's not that hard to make a damage anything. That hair, whoa, yeah. I can only dream of that. That the main battle damage, yeah. Common skin is just I've already read that. Don't really see many red textures much alone anymore. Yeah, that's my fault, right? Isn't it? Can I get the credits for that? No? Yes? That was not English. My wallet is gonna hate me by the next time, when the next round comes along. Yeah, worth it. Yeah. Volt amp had an alternate helmet. I didn't know that. Ooh. Sculpted in ZBrush. Well, that doesn't fucking count, so shut up. If it's just a red texture, it doesn't count. I know, even if well, that doesn't count. I mean, I had to ask Rebecca at the time if I could make a package, and they said they didn't know, but they didn't talk. It was something that, well, they thought it could be done, so they said go for it. Let's see what came out of it. Well, Tenojet came out of it, so yeah, it doesn't count, Fabian. That's an ugly shit. 2 years ago. Ooh, it's so shit. Yikes. I mean, no, Fabian. Well, you can't take credit for such an ugly thing. Italian face doesn't count. My Italian face doesn't count. That's right. Ooh, creators throwing shade. Yeah, well, you need to know that we friendly hate each other. That's the only way we can do better. Like constantly roasting each other works. You gonna take that, Hitsu? Yeah, well, he's right. Like I'm right, his skin doesn't count, so everyone its own. Fight him in the car park. No. It's our pastime. Yeah. Alright, let's move from this stupid angle. think it works. Italian sticks together. Well, oh boy. I wouldn't comment on that. Shanks only on Roblox. Well, we can try. Now the question is, what the fuck am I going to do with this part in here? Because like I don't know. Let's damn. Italy has a long history on sticking together. Yeah. Let's just leave it at that. Not during holidays. That shit is chaotic. Flatten the rabbit tail and vent it. I mean, I don't even know what's supposed to be. Not just indenting the sandal, yeah, so it looks like like a cow shithole. Great. Fantastic. Oh my god. This is like the awkward like the bird warframe. Zephyr tail. That doesn't look like anything existing anywhere. It's some sort of engine originally. That part of yours do look slightly mechanical. Yes, I've tried, but this cap, this stupid cap, I mean, it's I don't know. I think I'll make I'll make it look like a real cap. Well, I'll think about it. So I was working on this part this morning, and it's harder than I thought because it's full of details, and probably well, yeah, some of them will be like black, some of them will be golden looking like. Damn, Loki is an hard frame to work with. Let's see what you guys are writing down in chat. Solve Rob's problem of not pooping. Give him a little pummel. Well, I don't know if Rob has such a problem, but it wouldn't be me, the one who fixed it. Sorry, but no. I mean, I love Rob, but not that much. Not at that extent. Don't you have anything better to do, like play parks? I don't know. Maybe you should invade that market next with your grak. Do the grak ducks. Man, you're being brutal. You got symmetry on, yeah, but yeah, I know, but the eyes are not. I mean, you can see that. Yeah, you're right. Just for your eye, yeah. That I mean, I'm constantly doing that. Let's work like this. Here you go. Fuck it. No, I can't be wrong. Oh shit. I don't really like this much. Let's give him a little angle. Which brush are you using for your lines? I use Slash for big lines. Then when I'm going to do like fine details, I'm using which one is it? I'm using Dam for fine details, or maybe even a Slash with another set of regulations. Yeah, it's a DLC skin. You can only have his right leg if you find it in a drop box. Exactly. Why not that got that? Sorry, I can't speak. You'll probably end up with 15 Exilus adapters before you get it, or like 25 formas. Because we all know how much you need it. Okay, this is a 4. This doesn't look good at all. Okay, no, this curl, it's unneeded, but this one could work. Like this. Don't forget about the 100 plus glyph displays you get before the skin you want. Well, if you're lucky, you will be finding like premium credits, and you'll need like a gazillion of that to buy the skin you want. No? Do any Tonogen creators have in-game glyphs? I would love to, but I think they are only for Warframe partners. Which, by the way, I don't know why we are not automatically like Warframe partners at this point. I don't know. D is very slow with those stuff, or maybe because nobody asked for it before, except me. But then again, I never made a glyph to submit, so I guess it's my fault. It's totally my fault. It's not a guess. Well, Hydroxate, I think it does have one, right? Is a Tenogen creator as well as a YouTube Warframe partner. I mean, that happens. Ciao Hitsu, ciao Shadow, how are you? That is an interesting idea, yeah. It will be cool though. Yeah, I know. I know. We should. Well, I don't see any reason why not. So maybe it will be as easy as just asking. I guess. Well, I'll ask. Fuck it. I'll ask as soon as I finish streaming. Alright? Why not? Um... Do you have it? Frelling Azimuth? Yeah, you see. I mean, there is no particular reason why we don't have the glyph. It's just lazy people. I'm already your friend. How are you? Yeah, of course you're my friend. Why not? I'm good. I'm doing well. I'm actually pretty happy today because I got a new cell phone. Because my old one was kinda shit, and I had to change it. So I was playing with the new toy today. Pretty cute. What the fuck is happening with Zephyr's feet? Yeah, well, have fun with that. I don't know. It's a good question. Nobody has got the answer for that. It's a fan-made glyph. Well, but that doesn't... Isn't that too much though? Frame. That's probably out of place for Warframe. God damn it. In what manner did Rob participate in the Officium Sayandana? Well, at that time I wanted to do a Sayandana and I didn't have any particular concept in mind, so I've approached Rob and asked him if he was interested in making something. I know he's a creative person and he's got some cool ideas, so I've said, yeah, fuck it, why not? And he came up with the idea, the background, pretty much anything. But well, then my part was making it extra awesome and all the fine details in it, and the tech, like how the effects worked and everything else. Like didn't define the parts what they were, because he came out with a rough sketch of his idea, pretty much. This frame is the worst. Oh, they delete it. I hope they don't, because I love my bird Warframe. And I have already made a good skin for it, so yeah, have fun. I mean, I had the worst part with his well, her legs, not her feet, so I don't know. They weren't the best to work with, for sure though. working with Nova hooves. I love the original Nova hooves design. I think it's one of the best design in Warframe. That's pretty freaking cool. And it took me like a shit ton of time to make it to make something that was at least at least a good comparison. I will never say it was at least as good as, but I hope it's close. I have to go now, maybe back in a bit. Okay, Kurishan. Kurizu-chan, sorry. You know I'm shit with names, so... Also, delete Loki. It's not alright. I won't. Why would I? I will always imagine Novas wearing a 1917 jumpsuit. Great. I'm glad. Nova is a fun frame to play too. Yeah, it's my favorite one. I love like casting like number 4 skill and then see everyone around me explode. That's super satisfying. And also very OP. But well, that's a side effect. Nova, I thought she was inspired from Bubblegum Crisis. You're into bursty frames. Nova, Mesa, Mag. Like, yeah. The ones with abilities that makes everything explode around them. Even, well, I mean, it's not at the same extent, but even Sarin, it's very satisfying to poison everything and see all those numbers around. It's very cool. By the way, can you guys tell me if you can hear the music, because every time I mess up the volumes, so let me know. Coffee sounds like a good idea. Well, yes. Yeah, music is good. Thank you so much. Great. It's not too loud though, isn't it? Just right, okay. Okay, thank you. I'll have to remember the setting then. Man, this part is way too thin. I don't have enough geometry to work with. I'll probably leave it like that, because I will make a mess if I keep working and adding stuff. Let's add some cutting lines. Nah, I don't like this one a lot. How is this? It's pretty cute. I need to make it somewhat floral in design, if you know what I mean. I've got too much autocorrection for this. Okay, this is better. Yeah, but this is a fine detail. I'll have to go back when I will be using like a finer brush with more polygons to define it better, but I think it's working okay. Daylight PS4 says, do you know something about Nyx? I know she is awesome, and I know what you're asking for. I'm trying to avoid it. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I do know something. Like I've spoken with DE about what's going on with them and my Nyx. We came out with an arrangement, which is I'll have to fix my shit because that's pretty much the problem. And it's because it's something that I think I knew about already, but I don't know. When you work for so long on something, you tend to not be able to see the problems with it. And when you come back, like after 1 or 2 months, you'll see way a bigger amount of mistakes than you could have ever seen if you were involved in it like actively for a long time. Also, you've learned new things, and you can see when you were doing something that you shouldn't, and that's the case with my Nyx. I was doing something that wasn't really too much within the Warframe aesthetics, but I couldn't figure it out because it wasn't any particular element that wasn't working. It was more the general design of it. It's pretty much, you know, those eyes lifts that I've made. It turns out that when you see it from afar, they don't really look like they fit the skin very well, even if I've added like a lot of details to them, and they are at a good point in how they are made and shit like that. But I don't know, there is they showed me, but no one listens to me. The Leafs, yeah, I do listen to you, but Faven, I do listen to you. That's not true. But I guess it's just working on something for way too long. But then again, they were saying to me that I had to change like stuff in the helmet, stuff in there. But in the end, the real big problem was the general design of it, like the general look that the final model had. There was nothing finite, nothing in particular. So, well, DE told me that they showed me how to make it look more Warframe, and well, it's undeniable that I was doing something wrong with it. After I've seen what they've meant for such a long time, what they meant to say, but it wasn't clear. So, well, at least it wasn't clear to me. Maybe someone else reading their feedback could have figured it out. But I know that now, and I'm taking a little time doing this skin before. And after I finish with this, I will come back to my next skin and fix everything. It will be fine. I know what to do now, so don't worry about it. And also, I'm sure it will be better. Like every time DE asks me for some changes, the final result is always better, because that's just like a little bit of feedback from the people that are involved with the original design, and well, more art direction in general. We are working alone pretty much, even if we try to stick together and try to give feedback to each other, I mean the Tanojan artist. But yeah, something that came out straight um, from the software house that owns those models is always going to be way more effective. I mean, I hope so. Sometimes it's not, but that's rare in my experience with the Digital Extreme. Was I talking for too long? I mean, I've seen you stop writing. But yeah, you guys are probably working on some stuff on your own, which is something I do as well. Let me see this from afar. Okay, this is kinda nice, but it needs a line in here for sure. Not like this though. No, by the way, this is not the normal way of doing this type of details, but I'm very odd with sculpting. That's it, that's my whole explanation. Watching you work is quite serene for me, it's so cool. Well, thank you so much. That's great to hear, actually. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I never even use Slash. Maybe I should give it a try. I think that Slash gives a more well, it's a more round brush than than dam, and it gives more warmth to the skin, to the model actually. If you can understand what I mean, it looks like it's more organic. It looks like it's more sculpted, like for real. Yeah, I just tried it. Can you see what I mean? You already have custom brushes that do what Slash do, but almost softer. Well, yeah. Well, you can make the Slash do what dams do. I mean, it's just a little, with the standard ZBrush. It's just a little rounder and softer brush out of the box. But yeah, of course, if you customize your brushes, you're going to end up with a similar result for sure. It's a slightly softer dam, kinda. Yeah, it's similar, but it's not the same thing. Even if you say it's a softer dam, I think it's a slightly different fall off of softness from dam. You can't make you can't really achieve the same result with dam. It gets close, but and as I was saying, it gives it like a more I don't know, a more realistic look, because it doesn't look so like mechanically cut. When you're doing something that's supposed to be organic, it works for a better and more vibrant look, final look. Yeah, dam is for things like that. Yeah, you can do something like if you change the focus, it gets, well, this is not the right brush though. If you change the focus on Slash, it gets thinner, or it can this one looks pretty much like what dam does. It just well, kinda like this. You redraw over it with another brush. Okay, this point needs to be even out a little bit, and I can use Slash to do it, like to softly push this part inside. and slowly pull this part. You've been using SK brush set for my lines. I don't know what SK brush set is. That means something custom made from another artist or something like that. Not a fan of the Warframe brush setting. What's the Warframe brush setting though? It's a custom one. What do you use to actually draw with? I'm using an Intuos 5 M size. I do own a Cintiq as well, but I don't really like it. I mean, it's way more comfortable to be sitting straight and not actually have to bend your neck down all the time, because I work long hours and I will lose my head. I will be constantly with neck pains and back pains. And then the Cintiq also gets hot, and it's very much a piece of shit. I don't know why so many artists like it. I can't see. Well, I guess the good part is that they can see what they are doing. But if you've been working with tablets for a long time, you get used to it. But well, returned it. Yeah, I couldn't though. I would. Yeah, when I bought it, I've ordered it from like California. It's an old version. It's an old and very custom version. And at that time, Wacom wasn't selling them in Europe, so I had to order one from California. And it costed me like a shit ton of money, and I've used it like 0 times. For my professional work, not even once. Just a waste of money. Lucas from the E uses. Okay. Lucas. Okay, maybe I know what we are talking about. I guess it's just it's not just the brush though. It's when you use them, that's the problem. Because if there are not videos of Lucas using the brushes and explaining you when and where they are supposed to work well, it's a pain in the ass to work with custom made brushes. I got a Windows Surface Pro. I was about to get one like months ago. It looks fun and I need a new tablet for sure. But also I don't have a notebook as well, so I was thinking about getting one. Almost got one, but then I fixed my tablet and spared the money. I really don't need one right now, so I can wait. I will imagine those causing back problems if you are hunched over time. Yeah, the Cintiq one, right? Yeah, either you're like curved and looking down on it all the time, or you have your arm like up in the air, and then it's going to give you like a huge amount of pain in your arms, and you wouldn't be able to work for long hours. So I think it's cool for maybe doing I don't know, like design works, but for sure I wouldn't recommend it for sculpting or illustration either, unless you're doing like quick stuff or you don't have the experience. But then again, I wouldn't recommend the Cintiq in any situation anyways. The ideal situation is to have it as a complementary. Yeah, that will be awesome. I mean, you're talking about the Surface, right? It's one of the fast model with the i7 processor. I mean, they cost so much though. Oh no, you're talking about the Cintiq as a complementary. No, it's more of a pain in the ass. They occupy so much space. I don't know. I can't imagine a situation where I would prefer to use the Cintiq over a standard table. I love to try sculpting in VR though. That sounds like very fun, actually, because you have a better idea of the volumes. But I think it's better for sketching and mostly for organic stuff. I mean, I don't think anybody will ever make something at the Surface with VR sculpting or VR 3D modeling. If you have the space. Yeah, you have to set it up though, and it's I don't know. I don't know, I'm not a fan. I'm clearly not a fan of the Cintiq. VR resolution is still pretty low. Yeah, I'm waiting for V2. Like they have announced the Vive, the HTC Vive V2. But I don't know if they are going to be better enough to work. For sure it will be better for playing, but I have no idea if it will be okay for work. I mean, right now, as much as I know, you can't even read like fonts properly in VR, which is, yeah, it's when it's like that, it's still a gimmick. But the technology is going to be better, and the Vive 2 is wireless as well, which is, I think, awesome. I've seen many people wanting that. I don't know if it's going to make like such a big difference having it wireless. I mean, of course you will be able to move around a little more, but I mean, quality is not going to go up just like that. But the resolution is better in the V2, so we'll see. If it's good enough, I'll get it. I will try to get one. You don't know if the link went through. It didn't, Freddy Asmus. Nope. Don't know what you're trying to link though. Okay, this one worked. What is it? Dell Ultra HD monitor. I've seen this. Not for me. You've been doing fun with you've been doing fine with just dual monitors. That's my setup as well, but I would love to get 3. When I can find a good monitor to buy, I'll get another one, and I'll have a tripod monitor setup. You bought that monitor last November, so good. You're a developer, the strawberry girl. What do you do, if I may ask? I think with 4K it should be at least 30 inches. Yes. Yeah, definitely you need a bigger monitor for 4K. Otherwise you won't even notice. I mean, yes, it's going higher in resolution and slower in frame rate, whatever it is. Works great in ZBrush. Yeah, I've got cheaper monitors than that. They are like Asus IPS. They are like this normal 1080p monitors. They're 74 Hz though, so it's quite okay. I've overclocked them, and I am waiting to find something very professional that it's also good for games. But so far I don't know why they've never made one like that. I mean, G-Sync 144 Hz, and I don't know, a good resolution, an IPS panel, but I don't know why they don't exist. You're not touching anything smaller than 32 inch. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad you said it yourself. I'm making educational games. Currently working on a simulation to teach genetics to middle school kids. That's fucking awesome. Wow, you are doing way better stuff than us. Though next month I'm back to working on some HoloLens stuff. Oh, fantastic. That's so great. That's so fucking great. It makes me second guess what I'm doing. A lot of in the office. That helps. that helps with the shaming. The first commercial HoloLens are out in the market, I think. The first version. HoloLens is still only a developer's kit. Costs 3k to get one. Am I wrong? I'd like to make a more meaningful impact with 3D, not making Tenogen for the rest of my life. I mean, fuck it, I will. You guys are are welcome to change, so I can do more money. Thank you so much. I mean, I don't know if they are going to evolve Tenogen into something more meaningful, but I know what you're talking about. I know what you mean. It's definitely getting a little bit frustrating not being able to do more. Save the pandas. I'm sure that's what he meant. Yes. It's actually used in a lot of classroom in the US. That's what is though. The HoloLens. Or just games in general, like I do games. Maybe if you're paying thousands of dollars for education. Well, yeah, the school has to want it. We learn with rocks and leaves. Then I think we went at the same school. Oh fuck. They're not straight at all. Go back. Not too much. Okay. HoloLens, Vive, etc. They're niche, but they're neat, but they're really niche. I'm hoping the lead to lower cost innovation further down the line. I mean, When I went to school, we had about 3 computers in the entire school. Now my son takes a school laptop to school each day. Fuck, they have a school laptop. Jesus. Well, yeah, I think Microsoft is pushing for that with the low end HoloLens branded stuff, that which is not exactly HoloLens, isn't it? Like the Samsung thing. And what else was there? Lenovo, maybe. I'm not sure. They weren't costing that much. They probably were, like those lenses, those visors are not more than like $300, something like that. Am I wrong? I think the goal is to use them more. Yeah, those. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Acer and HP one. Those lower cost mixed reality headset that are, I think, just VR headset. Yes, because the HoloLens technology is not there yet, I think. But it's good that they have the lower end stuff, because then schools and maybe workplaces or educational in general, like museums and stuff, can use them more frequently and do more with them than just maybe one attraction on a museum. Adroxate trying to improve patient care in Dutch hospitals. Wow, that's amazing. How does that work though? Yeah, Connor, fuck you too. Using your brain and stuff, yeah. Do Space Ninjas model. I mean, it's the expense of my health. Oh, come on. I got a friend who works on the HoloLens project. He's been working on it for a couple of years now. Years back, he said that the entire industry was refocused on industrial enterprise. Yes, that's what I thought. I mean, it's not something that can really work for commercial purposes. I can't see it. Fuck, this is too big. Which made sense. I'm a UX designer. Did research at hospitals and then design a system around the future of how these problems can be fixed. Jesus, hydroxide. That actually sounds... It doesn't sound very complicated, but I guess it's like super hard to deal with. I mean, it doesn't sound complicated, but it is. Ask my airline. Jesus. Okay, bye, the strawberry girl. I hope that's how your name is pronounced, but if it's not, I can blame my Italian heritage. That's enough. Hey, what do you mean with you got those Italian genes on catching up on airlines? Don't jinx it like that. Pure genes. My goal is to look like the photo that Frelling Asmod posted. A catalyst for good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are doing such awesome stuff, and I don't even know why you are here watching me working. As far as I'm concerned, you should be out doing some good. You Jackman when I'm Fred's age. Cause this is relaxing like Bob Ross. Well, I'm probably going to get a camera for tomorrow, and I guess I can manage to wear an afro like Bob Ross. I'll try. Faven is not listening because he's got better things to do than watching me, like watching porn, which is, I agree, it's a better thing to do than watching me working. But the fact that you're listening meanwhile, it's kinda disturbing. Zephyr's part. Yeah, you were working on her feet and her like ass tail before. I've seen you, so I know what you're doing. And the Caesar costume is gonna be pictures. Get that bird ain't looking clear. Oh my god. Gentle reminder, test bake. No, I don't want to. Fuck that. I'm sure it's going to be perfect. First try. It's for real though, it's in the back of my mind and I'm kinda freaking out because I haven't so far. It's a leap of faith. But I know. I know. Should I test it? Should I test it right now before I go? Do you guys want to see how it looks like on an actual 3D model? Well, this is an actual 3D model, but I mean on a game model. You did a test bake yesterday. It was pretty okay so far. Well, Zephyr is not that. It's not asymmetrical. It's just a lot of parts. But if you take them separately, it's not that hard to get right. But yeah, with asymmetric stuff, it's always. It makes you sweat cold. Don't test bacon stream. It's ruin. It I can make it bake at low end. Don't bake on stream. I can set up my baking software to not use all my CPU though. Don't worry. I light that candle for you. It's not that big so far. It's how much is it? 13 million polygons. 21 million points. 21 million points. It's not as big as I will make it when I get to make the details. 15 million sculpt. Yeah, I can see that a 15 million sculpt wouldn't work though. Yeah, that's too much. This is not nearly as demanding so far. It will get there, but oops, I'm hitting my mic. 1 cup of flour, 2 cup of anxiety. Don't worry. Shall we test it? Shall we see how it looks like on? Pretty much 50 million dots, so 100 million polygons. Yes. Pretty much. It's not. Maybe it's 3 times 50 million dots because 1 polygon is 3 dots. 1 triangle is 3 dots. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Let's try it. I can't try the helmet though, because I don't. Oh mio bambino. Oh my god. I don't have a low poly helmet. So. Hashtag math hurts the brain. Yeah, I'm an artist, I don't need math in my life. And just say numbers, so don't listen to me. Make the helmet the standard low poly solved. Yeah. Or I should make a zero mesh of it and call it a day. Some people does, so why not? It clearly works. No, it doesn't. No. Let's see. Let's call it bake. Loki default 3. Yes, save. Ooh, this is going to be huge. Yato style. Don't say names. Yatus is learning. It's going to steal your job one day. Tomorrow. Okay, let me change the view to this one. so you can see how pro I am at doing live streams, which is about 0. Also, it gets stuff accepted, so it's better than me as well, because my Zephyr is still to be done. I can now be as mean to him as anyone else. Yes. Exactly. Lol. Okay, so I don't think you'll be able to see what's going on in here. What if I'll do view? Well, fuck it, I won't show you. You'll just have to look at this. Just look at how beautiful my skin is, or it's not. While I'll bake some stuff. Do I actually have the software to do it? Yes, I do. Yes. Well, okay. Let me... Okay, so I have a bake present. Looks like the Hulta Harmon will go well over that chest. The Hulta Harmon is the one that came out with Loki Deluxe, isn't it? Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, probably, yes, because it's all curly and yeah, I can see that. Yeah, you're right. Now, where the fuck have I saved the bake? Well, it's not this one. No, fuck it, it's not this one. Damn. Oh, fuck, it's here. Okay, cool. Alright. How big is this OBJ file? It's 1 gigabyte. Jesus. So... Oh, oh, well. It's probably going to be fine. Let's turn him. Let me show you some details. Are you baking the body? I'm loading the OBJ model, which is 1 gigabyte, so it's taking... Yeah, it's done. Okay, cool. Where the fuck is the low poly body? I guess it's here. Yes. Okay. So let's get rid of the element. Okay, cool. This is high poly and this is low poly. Okay. Let me see my Baker GPU priority responsive. I'm using Toolbag to do this, by the way. So, okay. I'm going to bake the normals. You should save them on in here. Loki, yes. On Loki Kodama and in the bake folder. Bake. Give me a second. You can only see my model because I'm working on. Or do you guys want to see what's going on? I mean, it's going to be frozen for a while in a second, so it's not much. Well, let's make it bake. Is it frozen? No, it's not frozen, right? It's still working. I mean, I can still see. Show us your favorite cat videos. I don't have a favorite cat videos. I mean, all of them are equally amazing and entertaining. Love them all. The fuck is going on? I've pressed the bake button. What? I'm gonna listen to your soothing Italian voice in the meantime. Yeah. I mean, what do you want me to say though? Soothing Italian voice. I mean, I do have a terrible accent. Did it bake? It baked already, so let's review it. Fuck it. Where is it? Oh, because well, see, it didn't stop. Review. Okay, give me the helmet, so it doesn't look like it's a headless piece of shit. What is it? Export? Yes. Save. Commentary on cat videos would be fine. Old Italian grandmother's recipe for ragu. I mean, I can tell you my recipe for ragu. My grandmother, my grandmother was Sicilian, so they don't really do ragu. I mean, Freddy Asmod can confirm it. It's more of a northern thing. Okay, I think we are almost good. No, this is not the one. This is the one. Bake. Helmet. Tell us your grandmother's recipe for cocaine then. That's family secret. I can't tell you that. Lord Jesus, Fabian. Well, he knows I have one. Whatever the cooking Sicily. Yeah, just cocaine and fish. That's what they do. Big Sicilian sausages. That as well. I'm almost done though, eh? Just wait a little bit much, a little bit more. Okay. Fucking lava stones. Is that what Sicily looks like to you? Cocaine and lava stones. That's it. My wife is second generation Sicilian, but she doesn't cook often. That's a shame. They keep adding that shit to anyone who visits. Because people buys them. You know you have a volcano. Well, let's just leave it at that. Okay, this is done. Well, let me put it right here and let me add it to the stream somehow. That was my cell phone. Video capture, yes. What the fuck is going on? Shut up. Hi, Oscar. Don't say hi to anybody else, though. They don't deserve your... I'm sorry. It's not true. It's fine. I want pizza now. Yeah, me too. I'm hungry as well. It's time. Oh, fuck you. Come on. I'm having troubles with OBS Studio because I'm dumb. Oh wow, it was sound first my clan, which was rightly placed to be honest. Now you viewers, well you're shit, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, I am. What do you mean though? What about your clan? What have I ever said something about your clan before? I don't remember. I can't get OBS to stream anything except the brush without streaming the entire screen. Why is that? Why is that? Cancel. Windows capture. I'm in old clan to sort them, but that was done. Also, how are you? What's the name of the program? What program, Ochima? What program are you talking about? Okay, turns out I can make OBS stream something else. Okay, but it's not full screen because I have this piece of shit in here. Lock taskbar. Let me remove the taskbar. Can I? Toolbar? Search? Well, fuck it, I don't care. It's okay. Okay, here we go. So this is how the skin looks like, which is very white. This is a bake. This is the low poly model. Can you guys find some errors anywhere? I do. What the fuck is that? Oh no! Oh my god. Why? Why? Why have they done that? Why is this a thing? No, come on. This is dreadful. That's your mirror. Suck it. Fuck you. Let me see the legs. Oh well, come on. They've separated the legs, so the legs are two pieces, but they've tried to save space on this part of their fucking arms. Does a little dance. Well, that doesn't mean it will. Well, that just means I will bake this awesome pattern to the left arm as well. So it's going to be more beautiful. I thought that this big pad in here, this padding in here, was going to be big, at least at the elbow, because it's the, I don't know, a normal thing to do, to cut at the elbow. The patterning on the shoulders look better here than they did on Ash, because, well, it's a little better, like a little better design. It works a lot better. Yes. Yeah, it's a different design, and also Loki shoulders are not a piece of shit like Ash. That's the worst place for a scene. Around the deltoid like that. Yeah, I know that, right? I wasn't really expecting this, like, at all. Who does that? Why wouldn't just put the seam like in here when the natural elbow cut is, I don't know. Yeah, that's a bicep. That's a weird fucking place to seam. That's why I've made like I've made the symmetry at the elbow as well. I wasn't really expecting this. Yo, a gay plays says penis. That was that's not news. Vagina. Cool. Paint. Perfect. Okay. Hitsu, make this team 18 plus, please. Isn't it? I think it is. I mean, my presence alone. Let's start the stream. Next time we start the stream at this angle with any sculpting I'm doing. We will start like this. So, yeah, exactly. So you will know. Yeah, I can't see any massive issues as well. Fortunately, I mean, few. Okay, cool. That, I think that the crotch when he moves. Well, yeah, but what can I do about it? I mean, it's a shitty design for an asymmetry. Like in the middle of the crotch. Why? I don't know. I mean, it's probably for the same reason why they've cut the seam like right in the middle of the arc. For no fucking good reason. I'm roasting the banner right now. Like, probably some artists that know way better 3D modeling than I do. Low zebra shadow zooms on the crotch, by the way. It's programmed to do that. He got sweatpants vibe going on. Yeah. Hey Rob, how do you like it so far? Is it of your taste? Let's make it more matte because it's more awesome like this. It's more white. So it looks like chalk. Looks like an awesome sculpted thing. Yeah, I don't see any problem. Ooh, let me see. Well, oh well, you can see a little bit of like indenting going on with the strings. Cool. I didn't thought. Looks great, except for the fact that I just did default on customization I've been working on right before in capture. For yeah, well, I mean, if that's the price to pay, it's not that much. Well, it's damn, it's so late. So, you guys have seen it. It's working good. I didn't crash the stream while baking, so it's also good. And I'll have to fix this part next time, because fuck me, I don't know why they have done this. Well, anyway, it's good to know before I went and made some big changes to this app. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. It was fun. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. And that's it. That's it. I'm pretty tired. I love to go. Let's switch on ZBrush. You'd rather not fuck me? I'm scared. Why not? You don't swing that way? Ah. Come on. It makes everyone gay. Well, I'll take it as a compliment. And then let's leave it like that. Goodbye. Bye bye.